the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. Peace.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm here with none other than Coach Chino. How you feeling today, Coach?
Feeling great. Feeling really great. Getting two of my guys ready for 2 more titles in the next week and a half, so I'm excited.
Okay. For all of the head coaches and trainers around the world, would you like to explain to them, what it takes to have? Because I don't think people understand how huge of a stable you have here. Would you like to explain to them what it takes to have a huge stable with these many champions and these many contenders? What it takes?
Well, first of all, it takes lots of love, dedication, a lot of passion. I love the game. Here I am today. God willing, I built Jason Sosa to be the WBA champion. Got Christopher Diaz fighting July 20th for the WBO champion, Tevin Foreman for the IBF, and I still take amateur fighters. Yeah, I mean, why? Because I love the environment. I believe I have a responsibility. There's a lot of young kids out there in the streets. They need that role model, that positive role model in their life. When it comes to, maybe, I'm not gonna say father figure, but a big brother, who could guide them. And then they have, I have the stables that I have. But it took me years. I learned from my best mentor, which is Oscar Suarez. I saw what he did, with the likes of Prince Nassim, Marcelino Freita, Johnny Tapia, the list goes on and on and on. So I had a good mentor, and I saw his structure. And I was like, it's so productive. When I be on my own, something that I want to do. Unfortunately, he passed, cancer. And at that particular time, I had to, start my own thing. Then I met Nick, who's my second, and we established a beautiful relationship, and we started building together. And then Reginald Lloyd came along, and he's the one that actually brought Anthony Bergen in my life. And then we started working from there. And then when I met Tevin, Rashid Jefferson, it's like my little brother, love him to death. We have such an amazing relationship with respect, with one another. We believe in each other. We work together as a team, as a family structure, and here we are today. But before you could have a productive team, better yet, before you have a productive stable of fighters, right? You gotta have a team that love each other and respect each other. I was very productive with the ones that I had at that particular time when I was by myself and with Nick. But as I grew, I learned that I cannot be that productive by myself. So that's when Reginald Lloyd came in and Rashid Jefferson came in, and now we have a stable. Now it's easy for me to work with whoever because we have a structure. I'm the head. I'm the one who executes all the game plans. There's no ego. Hey Pops, I would like to do this different. This is what I want you to work on. This is what you're gonna work on. And it's done. And it's productive. Not saying that I don't evaluate and share their opinions, because we do. But when I have a vision of something I want to do, it's what works for me. Okay. And they execute to perfection. So that's my advice to other coaches out there. One coach, you're not gonna be able to do it by yourself. You gotta surround yourself around, 2 or 3 coaches that you have a lot of love and respect. That's a brotherhood, And look at me, I'm a Jersey guy. My coaches are from Philadelphia, So it could be done, If I could do it, and I got 2 guys coming every day crossing that bridge from Philadelphia, I know that other coaches could do as well. But it's a structure that you as a leader, you establish yourself. And Rel loves who I am as a person. He follows my lead. Reggie as well, Nick as well, and that's why here we are today. We went to China, brought the WBO. Now we're going to Orlando to get that WBA with Jason. Now we're going to Orlando to get the WBO. Then we're going together to Australia to bring the IBF. That's a beautiful thing that we have worked together. I take pride in that because I built this team, with lots of love. And at the end of the day, here we are today, traveling around the world and just building memories that a lot of coaches will not have the opportunity to do in life because they believe in me. So.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Coach. Speaking across that bridge over in Philadelphia, we got a big match coming up. Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter. Many say that Sean Porter's style is tailor-made for Danny Garcia, with him being a very good counter puncher, strong left hook. What do you think about that matchup?
That's a good fight. Danny's learned through the years. You know, Danny's a very talented young man, which I have a lot of respect and love for. Porter's style is something like Madonna, nasty, aggressive, to an extent even sloppy. You know, there's no technique in what he does. So Danny has to be the Danny that I've seen in quite some time. I mean, especially when he fought Keith Thurman. Very focused. Don't let Porter get him out of his game plan. I know what Porter's going to do. He's going to come wrestle, you know, try to bully him. You know, he's an ex-football player. You know, that's about the only advantage he has. If he can get Danny out of his game plan, so and then the fight, you know, is going to turn into a good fight. But if Danny stays focused, which I believe he is, and he counters very well the way he does, I think Danny has no problem in this fight. It should be a good and clean victory for Danny.
Okay. Does this fight go the distance?
You know what? I think it does. I think Porter's proven through the years he could take a really good shot. Danny moving up on weight to 47, in my opinion, he's still strong, but I don't see the pop like at 140 pounds. So I don't know if it's that he's building into that weight, and maybe now he feels more comfortable in that weight. But through the last two fights, I've seen that he's been, you know, perfect example when he fought Guerrero. You know,
okay.
he hit Guerrero with some nasty shots. You know, he was able to, you know, hurt him, but he couldn't finish them. So I don't know if the power is going to be there, because we all know Porter could take a good shot. You know, he's proven that. You know, I mean, he's been down, gets back up. So that's to be seen. You know, I hope Danny stops him. Yeah, I mean, I'm rooting for Danny. I mean, Puerto Rican, like I'm Puerto Rican, and not being biased, but I believe he's a better fighter. You know, and I'm gonna support him 100% all day long. So he's right over that bridge, 15 minutes. So my heart's gonna be in that direction.
Okay, so you have Danny Garcia winning.
Yes. Not predicting knockout. I hope he stops him, but I got Danny winning a comfortable fight. Whether he stops him, whether he goes, you know, 12 rounds, I got Danny winning this fight.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for your time, Coach Chino. Again, as always, ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm Jay Goodman. Thanks for clicking on.
Thank you.
What is up, TBV family? Yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.